The address is 1265 Lombardi Avenue. The place is known as Titletown. Welcome inside legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the New Orleans Saints and the Green Bay Packers. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, welcome to this game. Jake Moody going to get it started. Off we go from Green Bay. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. Whoa. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down.
Well, it's hard to imagine starting a game much better than that. Great play design. You can tell all week they love that play to start the game, and, man, you can see why.
Forced out wide, escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. How about this sequence to start the drive? Back-to-back good gains, 19 for this one.
And this is where the quarterback's improv skills really kind of come into play. The ability to play off-platform, throw from different arm angles. It's something that we're seeing a lot play out across the league. And yes, you have to throw from a spot in the middle of the pocket. But if you can only do that, it's hard to play quarterback in today's NFL.
That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And he will score! Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, Green Bay. That his second TD catch of the season. That one off the crossbar. And it caroms in. Fortunate break there, as somehow he gets it through for the extra point. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. The first carry for the Spartans. Kenneth Walker. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
Brings up 2nd and
8. From the 48-yard line. Here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go.
He'll drop to throw. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Bell. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
What? 2-2.
Play action. It's Murray. Look wide. Get this one complete. We'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
This is a great example of why it's so critical that on defense, everybody does their job. You got a free hit blitzer coming right at the quarterback, but because they don't contain him in the pocket, they allow him to escape, and it doesn't allow that blitz to get home.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
On third down, Murray. A ball deep for the end zone. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work to keep those hands up there. And now it's fourth down. Packers set to kick this one away, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Gmanfarealvl with the play.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 7.
Come on.
We'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
Well, nothing doing here. I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
3rd and 10.
Fix the Eagle!
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He's got his tight end. That's McBride. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. A first-round pick looking right at home in this offense. It's a first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
On 1st and 10, here comes Walker. Inside the 25. And he will score. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, New Orleans. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Now Jake Moody for the extra point. It's up and through. The Saints will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Murray. That's caught by McCaffrey. He's got room at the 30. And he's going to be marked down, bringing it all the way to the 25-yard line. It is a big-time play for the Packers. An even 40 yards.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Murray. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender's right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Now a 2nd down throw from Murray. throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
It's pretty well read there defensively. Anytime you throw these quick passes to the wide receivers, you're looking to pick your gain up after the catch. So let's give credit to the defense. Rally and tackle in space and keep that to a pretty modest gain.
He'll try and get there on the ground.
And a nice job there defensively on third down, not overcommitting to their pass rush. Having a plan for this quarterback as a designed runner, they're able to stop him short of the first down.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. They'll try and throw for it with Murray. That's taken in, and he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on down.
Well, that play had no chance from the start. The running back was not even able to make it back to the original line of scrimmage. Give credit to that defensive line. That was an incredible effort, forcing that fourth down stop.
That's caught downfield by Tucker. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. So, from the 36, it is first and 10.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Straight ahead, it's Walker. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. So, from 37, here's second and 9.
Here we go.
Once again, it's Walker. And he'll take this up past the 40, pick up a 5.
Ready?
Here's a third down and 4.
Ready? Go.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. A gain there of 11. First down, New Orleans.
Every staff in the league that understands that we have to play a rookie quarterback, regardless of their talent, regardless of how high they were drafted. The ideal situation is to fill that huddle with as many veteran players as possible. The quarterback's going to be young. He's going to make some mistakes. The more veteran, talented guys around him, the easier it is to weather those mistakes.
So a big third down hookup takes us to the break. Pair of sevens on the scoreboard. And we're back at Lambeau Field in just a moment. They'll come up here, first and 10. Neighbors in motion.
18 Cardinal. Ready?
The run up the middle, it's Walker. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop it for no gain yet again. And now it's third down.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
And on third down, that ball incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And that'll set up fourth down. So it's fourth down, punting time. Ethan Evans to do the honor. Too much leg there. That one's into the end zone for a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. On the handoff, McCaffrey. And he'll work this out to the 23. Shamar Turner at time. On the tackle.
A 3-yard
second and 7.
Second and 7. at the 23-yard line.
Here's Murray to throw. Brought in by the tight end, Cole Kmet. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Out of the pistol, it's Murray. Going over the middle, this one is complete. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down. From the shotgun, it's Murray. And they'll take this down inside the 35. These two in rhythm. 12 more yards and a first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes. And there is a lot of room to operate.
1st and 10. Throwing again is Murray. Right side, hauled in by Samuel. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Again, it's Murray. Got his man at the 6. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. Murray's going to throw again. And this one is caught by the momentum. That'll take him out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Could not get himself turned upfield.
Sometimes it's easy for a defense to lose track of a running back, especially when he leaks out from the backfield, but not the case here. They kept eyes on him the whole time. Comes in, makes a sure tackle, and drops it.
Oh, he tried to swing it outside, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Darian Porter. Inside the 40. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Saints.
You know, it always amazes me, Mike, that these guys have all this energy, that following a long return like that then they can get into these big, elaborate celebrations. But listen, I don't blame them. You're a defensive guy. You don't get the ball in your hands very often. When you score, man, you better make the most of it.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. On the return, here's Trevor Etienne. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
He'll step up and run this. Touchdown, Green Bay. The extra point try forthcoming. He's got it. And the Packers will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. On the return, it's Keaton Mitchell. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
Let's go.
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. Whoa. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
A really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Wow, out of bounds. Inside the 10. It's first and goal. That is a big gainer for the Saints. 54 yards.
Ready?
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal.
Ready? Wrap up. No.
Here's Walker. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Ready? Let's go now. Let's go.
On the give, it's Mitchell. And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10.
This defense doing a great job here facing this goal-to-go situation, especially on that last play. 2 stops down, and now the pressure really ramps up for this offense as they face third and goal.
Big play coming up. Third and goal.
Ready? 19. Cougar 19. Ready?
They'll run with Walker. And the drive stalls out as he's brought down. And the field goal unit likely to come on here on fourth and goal. So Jake Moody now out for the field goal. His kick will split the uprights. It's good. And the Saints move out in front. The new score, 17-14.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. And it's Rank getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season. So, 2 minutes to play in a back and forth first half. Back with more from Lambeau Field. After this, work to do now as they come up on second and long. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. Into the familiar hands of Justin Jefferson. A gain there of 16 yards. First down, Packers.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
They go play action now. Murray. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he will have a Packers first down. Won't be by much. He needed 3. He got 3. The mark says first down.
First and 10 at the 43.
Working out of the gun, Murray. He'll let this go. Deep for Jefferson. And this will be incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And it'll lead to a second down.
So something they teach these defenders, especially in the secondary, Mike, is to trust your eyes Don't panic, don't overcommit until you see where that ball is being thrown. And it's a great example here, the defender just trusting those eyes, breaking on the ball, and he almost comes away with the pick.
And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Kyler Murray, touchdown Packers. The PAT, up and good. And the Packers move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Mitchell. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
On the ready. Cowboy 80. Cowboy 80. Alert. Hey.
On the handoff, this is Walker. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. A gain of 11 on that one. It's good for a Saints first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground,
this is intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jermaine Pratt. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. Sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw. All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Second down, Murray. He's got his man, that's Slayton. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. On first down, Murray. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. That is brought in. That long one's going to bring them first and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line.
41 yards on the play. And the Saints, first down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Moving outside the pocket. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half. From the 2 now, here's second and goal.
Let's go now. 60 by 60.
Mitchell. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. Looking for that final yard. It's 3rd and goal. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's going to be incomplete. They say no to the field goal, but that backfires. They're going to come away with nothing as this first half comes to an end. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. On the return, it's Mitchell. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Here we go. Set.
From the pistol, here's Walker. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
On the ground, it's Walker. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. First down, New Orleans.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
They'll run here with Walker. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. His running backs had a really nice day. So in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
Here we go. Here we go. Hogan 19. Ready.
Now this time they'll look to throw. A short one here, caught by McBride. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Now on 3rd and 2, the pass rush gets home and he goes down. Gordon Battle from his secondary spot makes his way in and takes down the QB. The Saints will punt this one away. They'll punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit the field of play and continue out of bounds. First and 10 now from the 36. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. Room to run past midfield. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive, typically.
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Devin White. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
You know, Mike, I like the mindset of this offensive coordinator. He's saying, listen, I'm not looking to preserve this lead. I'm looking to extend my lead. Now, that aggressive play calling in this case led to the turnover. Now your defense has to take the field. Can they bail you out and keep this lead unchanged prior to their next possession?
And he'll be out of bounds, down at the 20. They get 21 on that one. It's good for a Saints first down.
gain of 21 yards. First down,
Ready?
Saints.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up first and goal.
At the 4-yard line.
Let's go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Walker is in. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Touchdown, New Orleans.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Moody now for the extra point. He's got it, and the Saints extend the advantage to a field goal. It's 24-21. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. This returnable from the 4. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 30-yard line.
The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. Ooh, well, now you see a nice dunk. Good juke move there, and a gain of 6.
At the 36-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 4. To throw is Murray. There's Jefferson. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Well, it wasn't the most exciting throw of the game. What I want you to watch, Mike, is the suddenness of the route runner. Change of speed, change of direction. Those are the qualities of great route runners, and this guy's certainly one of them.
Off the play fake. Here's Murray. Out to his right. This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him.
First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
You know, Mike, these crossing routes, you just see them being used more and more often. And really, it's because it's good against any defense. And what it does is it creates separation. It allows some of your best players to catch the ball on the move. And that short throw oftentimes turns into a long run. This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
First down throw for Murray. He'll get this out wide to McCaffrey. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Murray now on second down. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
He'll try to run for it, and he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So, a big one coming for their veteran kicker. This to tie things up here in the 4th. This one is pushed out to the right. It is no good. And the deficit will stay right where it is.
And that could very well wind up being a critical miss. I mean, you've got to be able to rely on your kickers at this stage of the game. But he can't come through. And this one stays a 3-point game.
Ready? Pack the 60, pack the 60.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's left side. That's the tight end, McBride. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Saints first down.
Back to throw. That's to the right side. Caught by McBride. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. That is caught at the 3. And he is out of bounds. About 19 yards on that one. They're in business. It's 1st and goal.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the 4th quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead.
And he will score again. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, New Orleans. 3 touchdowns in this one. He now has 7 for the year. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On 1st down, it's Murray. That's caught downfield by Jefferson. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 31 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
11 yards on the pass there. Good for a Green Bay first down.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
From the gun, it's Murray. He gets it to Samuel, left side. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the...
And he's got another one. Kyler Murray. Touchdown, Green Bay. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. This one taken at the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down.
So often we see on these deep passes, the defender lose track of the ball in the air. They then tend to panic, and it either leads to a big pass completion or a defensive PI. In this case, he stays in phase. He's able to break the ball up and prevent a big play from happening.
He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to third down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. We'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. The Saints lining up in punt formation as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth-quarter lead. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. McCaffrey now on 1st and 10. And he's going to have this one up near the 28. That one good for a dozen. A very quick first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
He's inside the 40. Christian McCaffrey. And he will dive into the end zone. 71 yards. Touchdown, Green Bay. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth-quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
So now playing with the lead after that fourth-quarter touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Come on, go!
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. It's a nice start to the drive, a gain of 10, and a quick first down.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense. And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
These two moving the chains themselves. A gain of 14 and a first down. They'll drop to throw. Oh, and a pressure there. He can't get a throw away, and he's taken down.
After allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
Now, on 2nd and long. Now they'll set up to throw. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
So now after that last incompletion, this brings up a critical 3rd down. Remember, Mike, they don't have to get it all here in one play. They've got 3rd and 4th down. There's no punt, there's no kick. They've got to treat this like it's their final possession of the game, and they've got 2 downs to extend this drive. They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation, and right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
And that is incomplete. They had their chance and took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Gotta let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down.
So you roll the dice on offense and you fail. But now you can't give up. Your defense has to go out there and get a stop. You have all 3 timeouts. You have time to get the ball back one more time on offense. So now your defense needs to answer the bell and give your offense one more shot.
A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
It is 2nd and 9.
Green.
Again, it's McCaffrey. Open space to the 35. And he's into the end zone yet again. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, Packers. Is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. No problem there on the extra point, and the Packers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be Nearly forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
First and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
They'll come up for first and 10.
Ready? 1918. Go.
He'll look to throw. Open man downfield. That's Neighbors. And he'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They had 2 timeouts, but not much time. Down 2 scores as we get to first and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Significant moment here for the Saints as they will try the 2-point conversion.
For the 2-point conversion.
Ready?
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's caught. So they get the 2-point conversion. And all of a sudden, that 11-point deficit down to just a field goal here in the 4th.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points. This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So, it's a win for the Packers. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents.